is the program number is 1. Here is the this is the program number is 1 for CNC program. Is the given diagram is the raw material okay. Raw material is the finished component or finished material, okay. This one is the raw material and finished one. So length of the piece is 65, diameter is 30 mm, okay. This here diameter is 30 mm, so length is 65. So first you want to check the, okay, length of the piece, okay. Here also finished product is 15, 20, 30, 40, 60, 65. Also length of the finished product also 65, similar one, okay. So this overall length is 65, okay. No need to the phasing operation, okay. Suppose the raw material length is higher than the finished material, means you want to do the finish phasing operation. So raw material is length is 65, the finished product length is 65, similar one, so no need to the phasing operation. So this is the first one, the diameter. So this is the 30 mm diameter. Here is the 30 mm. And at the end is 30. Here is 20. Here is 20. 20. Here is 14. Okay. So we want to reduce the diameter is 20 mm for. So first we want to reduce the workpiece. Okay. It is the workpiece to initial step. Okay. I want initial step. Okay. This is the initial step. Okay. This is a 30. Okay. This is a 30 mm. This is a 20 mm. Okay. So here distance is 15. Okay. This distance is 15. Okay. At the 10, 30, 40. Okay. 40, 10, 20 plus 30, 35 plus 45. So this distance is, so another one distance, okay. 30, 15 plus 5, okay. Here is 20, okay. Up to 20, no need to any changes. Here is 45, okay. Here length is 45. So this is the initial step of the program. So this raw material என்ன பண்ணும் first to reduce the 30 mm, okay. Given is 30, here is 30, is no need to the any machining. So up to 45 mm. So in the 45 mm la the diameter is 20, okay. This point length of 45 mm distance is diameter is 20. So want to initial step is to reduce the diameter to 20 mm is the first operations, okay. So here G0 X32 Z2 is the safest position of the tooling here, okay. This is the safest position of the tooling, okay. This point, okay. Then next X is 28, X is 28 means here, okay. X is 28, Z is 2, okay. X is 28, okay. Here Z is 2. So you want to remove, then distance of removing of turning operation, X is 20, Z is 45. So automatically the tool is moving machining to the turning operation to the up to 45 mm length, okay. The both side. So circular interpolations. So G0 is the circular interpolation. So material remove up to 2 mm, okay. We are actually only 2 mm are removing, okay. Total is 30. So 28 means 2 mm of material turning in 45 degree 45 mm length, okay. Up to the 45 mm length. Then again good, tool is moved to the safety position here, okay. Here then next 26 mm 26.82. So tool position is this one here. So moving to again linear interpolation, okay. Linear interpolation moving to 40 mm. Then safety position again, then go to the safety position, okay. Then 24 mm. So tool is moving to 24 Z2, okay. Then 24 Z45, 24 Z45 means tool is moving machining to this direction. So here safety position, then again X22 Z2. Say X22 40 linear interpolation, feed rate is 0.1. Then safety position, then X20 Z2, X20 linear interpolation, X20 Z40 linear feed rate is 0.1. So then move to the safety position X22 Z2, okay. So now to the 32 Z2 Z2. So 22 Z2 is enough, okay. So இப்போ என்ன பண்ணிருப்போம், ரிமூவ் பண்ணிருப்போம். The material removing is 30. ஸோ இப்போ இந்த ஆப்ரேஷன் முடிஞ்சதுக்கப்புறம், ஓகே, இந்த அப் டு திஸ் லைன், ஓகேவா. ஸோ இந்த இது நமக்கு கிடைச்சிடும், ப்ராடக்ட் வந்து இந்த மாதிரி லென்த் கிடைக்கும். ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணும், then next it is the first one operation. Okay, then next second operation is this one. Okay, second operation is this one. Okay, this is the third operation, then this one the fourth operation. Okay, so totally four operations. Okay, so here g01 z x0 z0 f0, so tool in the position vandrum. Okay, g01 x0 z0 means this position, tooling is this position. Then g03, okay, circular interpolation. Okay, circular interpolation for counter clockwise direction. Okay, counter clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so counter clockwise direction g03. Okay, g03 means the counter clockwise direction tool is in counter clockwise direction is the linear interpolation g03. X is 20. Okay, here x is 20. Okay, here end. Okay, starting x0 z0 ஆரம்பிக்குது, ending வந்து 20 complete ஆகுது. Okay, that is 20. The length of x is z minus 10. Okay, z minus 10 z. Okay, g03. Okay, z minus 10. Okay, is the completion at the z minus 10. Okay, z minus 10, radius is 10. Okay, so r is 10, radius 10, feed rate is 0.1. so g03 means circular linear interpolation, linear this counter clockwise direction, ccw counter clockwise direction. X is 20, so இங்கே கம்ப்ளீட் ஆகிறது, இங்கே முடியுது. எவ்வளோ லென்த்னா 10 mm லென்த்து, எவ்வளோ ரேடியஸ்னா r10. ஓகே, f01. ஸோ இதுதான் வந்து சர்க்குலர் இன்டர்பல் சிசிடபிள்யூ. Then again go to the safe position, x22 z2 safety position. Then 01 linear interpolation. Okay, linear interpolation, move to the x20 z45 f01 x45. Okay, x is 20, z is 45. Okay, 45. Okay, here. Okay, the tool is come from this position. Okay, this line. Okay, this point. Okay, x is here, x is 20, z is minus 45 f01. Okay, this is linear interpolation. Then next this line. Okay, okay, g02 is the linear interpolation for counter clockwise direction. Okay, is the g03 is the counter clockwise direction, this is the clockwise direction. Okay, is the ccw cw counter clockwise. g02 means clockwise direction x30. Okay, so inga complete inga இருக்குது, so inga complete ஆகுது போய் tool. Okay, x is 30, z minus z is 45. so here is z 45, here is z minus 50. Okay, this point is z minus 50. so inga start ஆகி inga complete ஆகுது, this line is. Okay, n24 is this point, then complete ஆகுது. n25 லைன் வந்து இங்கே போய் முடியுது. ஸோ எக்ஸ் இஸ் 30, z minus 50, ரேடியஸ் வந்து r கொடுக்குறோம், r5, ஃபீட் ரேடியஸ் 0.1. ஸோ இந்த ஆப்ரேஷன் கம்ப்ளீட் ஆகுது. தென் நெக்ஸ்ட் சேஃப்டி பொசிஷன். ஓகே, மூவ்மெண்ட் ஆகி சேஃப்டி பொசிஷன் x22 z2. ஸோ எல்லாமே முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. ஸோ ஃபோர்த் ஒன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆப்ரேஷன், செகண்டு, தேர்டு, திஸ் தென் ஃபைனல் ஆப்ரேஷன் குரூவிங். ஓகே, x0 grooving operation g00 x22. Okay, here x is 22, move on. x22 z minus 35. Okay, 10 20 is the 35. Okay, 30 35. so tool width is already 5 mm. Okay, so 35, tool width is 5 mm, so 30 plus 5 is 35 mm. x22, so linear interpolation x is 14. Okay, this x is 14, z minus 35, feed rate is 0.1, x minus z minus 35, feed rate is, so linear interpolation. Then move to the safety position, x22 automatically tool வந்து move பண்ண மேல, x22 z minus 35. so then finally safety position x22 z2. so g28 usually is the home position of the tooling, is m0 is the coolant of, m05 is the spindle of, m01. Okay, so suppose want to continue for the next program is m01, otherwise m30. Okay, so end of the program is want to put the m30. Okay, is here put the m30. Okay, thank you.